What's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning back into Chase Games, and today we have a new feature that's part of Master League, as well as, well, we already knew about the categories for Season 6. They give them at the end of the previous season, but we will go over it again here. But, so as of, as soon as they announced this, it was active in-game. You can now build your formation early. Now, remember that Master League is only a team of 5, but it's nice that you can actually do it there with the restrictions put into place, as if you were doing it on the same stage. Alright, now all that, this scoring stuff is just not really important. At least it's not something that you need to be aware of, I would say. Blah, 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 all the same old stuff. Alright, so, a couple of things here to pay attention to. Obviously, alternative series and one-shot killer. These units will all get a 50% boost. This is a either-or type situation. That's not to say that units can't be both, but you will not get a double bonus if a unit is one-shot killer and alternative series. Okay? If you are at least one of these tags, you will get a 50% bonus. And also, this is big. It's usually in space, I believe. This Master League will be on the ground. Okay, so keep that in mind. Some of your favorite space-only units will either be not acceptable. They won't be here, or they will be half movement. So do keep that in mind. For ranged units, probably not going to be that big a deal. But if you have a space-only melee unit, nothing comes to mind. They will be a lot less effective. A melee, depending on their melee range, I would say completely ineffective. So keep that in mind. Now, you can try them out. Okay, remember, Master League is very low consequences. So, I mean, you can always try out a team. And if they suck, just switch them, okay? But, anywho, let's go actually look at this right now. Again, this is brand new. I have not had an opportunity to go in here. Ooh, fancy. Alright, so they got that's a new development SSR in there, right? Alright. So, anyway, it's just not available yet, and we can go to formation. Okay. So, you can see here I've got movement minus 50. 50%. Now, again, I don't know about GPO3, and I believe that means I don't think his escape will work. I can't remember. Or maybe that's air? This is something that a lot of you don't need to know, but if you got GPO3, this is relevant. Where is escape? Yeah. Transforms into a different unit when... Okay, so we need to go check the terrain capability. Can I bring it? Okay, so I can bring GPO3. I can't bring the SSR form. Okay. But for those of you that didn't see before, right behind the face cam here. Okay. There's a small button here. You can actually change the unit info. So this is where you see the unit info for what he goes into after escape. And ground is mountains. Okay. I never really pay attention. Okay, so he's actually fine on the ground. Alright. But if we go back to... This is the ground one. If we go back... Oh! Would he just deploy in GPO3? Or in the Stamen? but it says movement's half. I get confused. I never pay attention to terrain. Whatever. You guys will figure it out. So, let's just remove the supporter to make it easier to recognize things here. So for me, okay, I want to filter by one-shot killer. What is it? I misspelled something. Yeah. Yeah, use your... shorten the search terms if you can. And now I forget, can I also... if I do alternative, does it add or is it the combination? Okay, so it will give you both if you put in both. Okay, I can never remember if it only gives you the combination or if it gives you both. So all of these units that I have in my box will be able to go. But that's really not terribly important here. I will do that in a few minutes. Now let's go to the database. Okay. And we're going to do one-shot killer. Okay. And alternative. Okay, see, on the database, that's where it gets me. On the database, that's where it goes. That's where it only gives you things that are the combination. Oh, sorry. Boy, I could have talked for a while there without realizing. Alright, so this is the alternative tag. Now, we also need to put on ground. Alright, so I believe that will include all of these units. So you do have... well, let's just point out that... so Burning Gundam EX is here. You've got... Death Scythe, Freedom Gundam, so that's the OG-13. Justice Gundam, he's unlimited. Strike Freedom Gundam, okay. Force Impulse, Exia, I only point them out because I've got them. You've got the Golden Crew here, for those of you that went heavy on the anniversary, and you've got those SSRs, maybe you converted them. They could be useful here for very new and or budget players. Barbados is generally a good tank. Well, with its pilot. Gundam Barbados Lupus Rex. Okay, that's a brand new unit. I need to check what his other tags are. This is the new Ultimate Development from IBO. These are so it's a supporter. I don't know how strong it is. I can tell you that one of the problems with Ultimate units is that they do not have an EX attack, which is actually fairly big for Master League. Yeah, I got that wrong. Alright, so this is the Mac. Alright, whatever, it doesn't matter. But, yeah, he has one attack. I didn't even look at him. Okay. Lupus Rex. What other? I'm only looking at him because he's the newest one. What are his tags? Tough as nails. So what? Specialized unit and tough as nails. So maybe a specialized unit team if you have him. We'll look at the different tags. Alright. Build strike. Alright. So that's all of that. And then one shot. Alright, so that's adding Sazabi, Striker Custom, Psycho Zaku. Those are all alternative. Okay, so the only thing that one-shot killer is adding from alternative is Psycho, Striker, and Sazabi. everything else here was already on alternative. Alright. So I'm actually going to I'm going to go back to alternative. I'm only going to focus on alternative. Because there's just only 3 units, and they're not that special. Psycho Zaku's okay. Okay. Now, what other tags? Alright, my favorite after the anniversary, Unstoppable. An Unstoppable tag you can run. Build Strike, Astaroth, Renacimento, the Ultimate Development Lupus Rex, but not the new one, although I knew about that. XEN Burning, so like me for example, I have this one, and these 2, although they're not going to be great. That's a lot of support, so Unstoppable is actually not a good tag for this one. Let's see. Tough as Nails, that's what the new Lupus Rex is on. You've got Death Scythe and Lupus Rex. I'm gonna pass on that dog. Alright. Lightning Fast? Lightning Fast, Master Gundam Force Impulse. No. That's bad. That's bad. Let me see. Specialized? Let me see. Build Strike. Aerial. We got the new Aerial rebuild. Okay. Astaroth. Lupus Rex. Master Gun Death Sight. This is Specialized Unit. Okay. Now, for me personally, I've got Master Gundam. He's not very strong, though, I don't think. Mine's on Awaken. Gundam Death Scythe, I don't know how good... I know nobody likes him. So I've got Lupus Rex, Renacimento, Build Strike, Aerial. That's not a strong team either. And, you know, an obvious one here. Okay. Don't shout. One-Shot Killer. The One-Shot Killer tag. A lot of us Day 1 players have this. Also, there is a One-Shot Killer leader supporter in the general pool. It's just nobody ever thinks about her. But there you'll have... So all of these work because they're all One-Shot Killer. Lube Unicorn Gundam, the new Aerial rebuild, the OG Aerial. Again, you know, supporters like this, the weaker ones, the old ones, I don't think are very useful, but they are better than nothing. So Strike Freedom is good. If you made Super Hyperion Gundam, tanks are always good. Justice Gundam, Freedom Gundam. I believe he might be useful because he's quick. You got Beta Azuru. That's and again that's an Ultimate Development unit. Same with Arube. So there's a good free-to-play team here. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Ultimate Development units here if you're a free-to-play player. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 of the OG 13 URs. So this is a very free-to-play friendly team. Again, everybody's favorite Strike Freedom is in here. Yeah, so this is not like a crazy good team. Oh, and I forgot to put ground in. Did that take anything out? That took something out. Hopefully it's just one of the... Oh, that took out the Ultimate Development, the Azuru. Okay, so you can't bring Azuru. So, my suggestion... so we'll just go back to alternative. Ground. Okay, that doesn't affect... Honestly, I think there's an SR alternative leader. Let me... I'm not going to switch the screen back. Oh, well, yeah, so there's the one from there's the 14% alternative leader. Let's see. I don't know. This is terrible video. Long again. I thought there was something in the G shop that I saw that might be useful. Oh, that's protagonist and rival leaders. I haven't bothered buying those supporters, but they're the same strength. I think this might be one... Boys, definitely correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Or if you have a better idea, rather. I think you just run the alternative series 14% leader. I think you do. Because then you can bring... If you're a big fat whale like me, or you just went on the anniversary, you can bring your Burning Gundam. You got Justice Gundam. Me, Exia. I mean, we all have Exia, basically. Everybody's got Exia. Barbados is a good one, so I would bring 1, 2, 3. I don't have Force Impulse, but I believe that he's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could bring Lupus Rex. That's probably my team right there. I think that would be for me. Renasamanto, I believe, hits okay for a supporter. You could bring that. The new aerial rebuild is there. I don't think Build Strike hits very hard, and I don't think you really want to... I don't think you're worried about debuffs in Master League, but I really don't take it too seriously. I'm not the one to give expert advice. But yeah, let me know if maybe I sound like a moron, but I really think that you just run the free-to-play 14% alternative series leader. And again, one-shot killer. And we'll do UC series combined with it. Okay. Oh yeah, and that... Okay, so when you actually put ground in there, you lose one of the... So there are only 3 one-shot killer units that are part of Universal Century. So these are the only 3 that are on one-shot killer that aren't on the alternative tag. And other than maybe Psycho Zaku, who I'm only going off hearsay, is good. Striker Custom and Sazabi are just okay for Master League. They're filler URs. They're far from the worst URs, but they're OG 13. So I would I wouldn't worry too much about that. Yeah, I would just go with a straight alternative leader. But you guys let me know what you think, okay? So yeah, alternative series, one-shot killer, and it's ground. Don't forget that it's on the ground. You can go ahead and make your formation now, although there is a very good chance that either a few days before or with Master League, we should be getting another banner this month, obviously. And it will more than likely be one-shot killer and or alternative series. They generally buff Master League, so the last banner was really not a big buff to Master League, in my opinion. So yeah, we'll see. This could, you know, a big banner could change things up, but let me know what you think. Good luck, guys. I'll be back with more for you soon.